All right, hey everybody, this is Coach Nino from MaxFlex Fitness. I'm here with my good friend, Dr. Kate Byrkit. Dr. Kate is from Naples Physical Therapy and Performance here in Naples, Florida. And she's going to tell us a little bit more about her business and how she can better serve you in our community. So Dr. Kate, tell us a little bit more about Naples Physical Therapy and Performance.
So our company is a concierge one-on-one service. We work with active individuals who are looking to conquer their pain, build their resilience, age gracefully, and really just get back to the sports and activities that they love at their highest potential.
Nice. So you mentioned the word concierge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit more about what a concierge physical therapist does.
Yeah, so we come to you one-on-one for the whole hour together. I have a table and equipment that I can bring, and it can be, in your home or your office or wherever is the most convenient for you and where you're most comfortable.
What does a session like that look like? So if you go to somebody's home and you work, and I know that everybody has specific needs and goals, but what would that look like? Does it involve an assessment or that type of thing? Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so that day one is going to be a full comprehensive evaluation. And so depending on what's going on, but we'll look, kind of at the whole body and really get what the basic needs are for you individually, and put a plan together in place to reach whatever it is that your specific goals are. So if that's to, get back onto the pickleball court, if that's to add 10 yards to your drive, if that's to, just be able to pick up your grandkids without having pain. Whatever that is, we're going to put a plan together in place based off of what that evaluation is that we did and what your goals are.
Love that, man. Now, I think that's great. I think that you mentioned that you like to work with athletes, and I know that you're an athlete. So why is that important that you actually play these specific sports and you can translate to the client?
Yeah, so I played sports all my life. I played volleyball and I ran track in college. Now you're going to find me out on the beach volleyball courts here, on the golf course, and playing pickleball. And it really just helps because I know what it takes to really perform. And all of us have been athletes before, and it's really discouraging when you can't play at where you used to, where you think that you should be. And so being able to have someone that's been able to go through that, has gone through the injuries, knows how to compensate and modify maybe what you're doing so we can still stay on the courts or on the golf course, but maybe in a way that we're not going to injure ourselves further until we can really build up that resilience to it.
Love that. Tell me a little bit more about Kate Byrkit as a person.
Yeah, so I actually grew up in Nebraska, born and raised there, and then I did my PT school in Kansas City, but then I started traveling for work right out of school, and so I've kind of lived everywhere. I've done a lot of travels for fun. I love being active. I love being around new people and learning new cultures. Hiking, which I don't get to do here, but that's where you'll find me on the beach for you. So.
You know what I think is really interesting? As an athlete and working as a former athlete, and you're working with people who are athletes as well, playing pickleball. Talk to me a little bit more about having the athlete mindset, right? What does that take as far as somebody who wants to play at that highest level or wants to overcome injury? I know it's more than just the physical side of it, but it also takes a little bit of the athlete mindset. Explain a little bit more about that.
Yeah, it's just that drive to be on that court and to always be performing at your best, and being able to have that confidence in yourself that you're able to go out there and do that, and that you're not going to hurt yourself further or put yourself at risk for an injury because if you're doing something off because of pain. And so just being able to work together to help even someone build that confidence in the way that they move at maybe a higher level in the gym to translate over onto the court can really just build those skills up.
To me, maybe you might have talked this, but I want to know a little bit more about your skill set, the type of training that you do with people, like maybe different types of exercises. Say if I had a shoulder injury or something like that, how would you work with me if I was coming to you and I was an avid pickleball player and I had a shoulder injury? What would that look like?
Yeah, and so we're obviously going to do our assessment on that shoulder and see if there's any limitations in your mobility first. But then we're going to get a full plan together too, because we're also going to look not just at that shoulder, because a lot of other things can play a role in what's going on there. So we're looking at your spine and your back, how well are we moving there, and how well are we moving from our hips to allow us to get into these different positions. So we're not just compensating at that shoulder. So it's going to be a full body approach in what we do just to treat that shoulder, to make sure that we're not compensating in other ways from maybe somewhere else down the chain.
Okay, very good. Anything else you want to add?
If you have any other questions or you want to reach me in any way, you can reach me at naplespt.com, and my phone number via phone or text is 239-379-8488.
Are you on Facebook or social media? Can I find you there?
Yes, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook under Naples PT.
You also work online too. You have online clients as well?
So we can do virtual sessions over like a Zoom call deal, or also like an online personal training for like programming sort of thing, which is kind of something that I offer for clients after we've done our one-on-one sessions, if they want to continue to further to build up their strength, but they have that knowledge to kind of do the exercises on their own without needing that direct one-on-one treatments, then I can continue to program for them for their exercises just on an online basis.
I think it all covers it. All right, guys, thank you so much, and have a great day.
Thank you.